All right, so today we're going to talk about empowerment and cloud computing. Why is empowerment important? I think it's the most important thing that we could be talking about when we talk about cloud computing. There's been studies that have said that for every one person who can perform highly technical tasks today in terms of code writing, systems administration, whatever, there's 1,000 people out there who are equally capable of performing technical tasks but don't have the specific training for that particular tool or that particular operating system. Also, there's a very low penetration of automation in organizations. So we see less than 20%. There's so much opportunity to drive automation deeper throughout organizations, which in turn then will result in dramatically increased worker productivity, business efficiency, and then ultimately increasing revenues, cutting costs, and increasing profit. So that's why empowerment is very important. What is empowerment about? Well, it's about taking previously difficult or time-consuming laborious tasks and making them fast, easy, and affordable. And in fact, it's about making those tasks accessible to large numbers of people. So what we see here ultimately is that people will communicate more and more with their systems in terms of business goals and objectives, not in terms of specific technical languages and requirements. And cloud computing is the enabling technology to make that transformation happen. So in this presentation, I'll talk about how even though nascent, cloud computing is already driving this transformation. It's already happening. I'll provide a number of case studies that each demonstrate different elements of this vision actually coming to pass. And then finally, I'll share a vision of what's going to happen over the next few years, given many of the technologies that are already in place today, so that you'll leave with a clear understanding of the disruption that cloud computing is going to usher in. So an agenda, introduction, background, some definitions, so we're all talking about the same things, some examples of empowerment, the case studies I mentioned, and then a detailed vision of what the future is likely to hold. So backgrounds and definitions. My name is Treff LaPlante, and I'm the CEO at WorkExpress. I have spent almost 20 years in technology, and most importantly, I've spent the last 10 years building the world's first fifth-generation language platform as a service. So what does that mean exactly? It's a tool that enables people who aren't programmers to pull software off the shelf, to manipulate that software, to customize that software, to deploy it out onto both public or private servers, to manage and maintain and evolve those servers and that software, and in some cases to build a complete business around all of these technologies that I just mentioned. So quick product history. Been a work in progress for nearly a decade. Persistent research and development based on a very diligent pursuit of customer feedback and iteration and ongoing research and development. First deployed with customers in 2005, and many sophisticated applications have been built. The vision, the WorkExpress vision, has been demonstrated time and time again. So we learned a lot of lessons as one of the earliest cloud vendors. Through the course of early adopting a wide range of technologies, such as the LAMP stack, AJAX, JavaScript, XML, web services, server virtualization, infrastructure as a service, and also through the early use of vendor stacks like VMware or other infrastructure providers, other tools providers, particularly the open source community. We've been able to have a lot of discussions about where vendors see their product stacks heading, and I think that all folds in pretty tightly into our own vision. So we want to combine those discussions and those lessons along with what we've experienced with customers to build a firm case for this vision. So in terms of definitions, let's agree, at least for purposes